The legend of Libya, that Muammar Gaddafi tried to create that one single
African,
gold coin.
yes.
And you look what happened to him. You know, the West doesn't take too kindly to the global South trying to be independent of it. And the idea of a currency on the continent is actually one of the most controversial ideas in the planet, because it would challenge the dollar. And the petrodollar is what keeps the US economy alive. So to me, you know, even when I was at the artist formerly known as MSNBC, I was like obsessively trying to cover BRICS. Americans don't really get international news. Like they don't really.
Not at all.
And they're not interested
at all.
Right?
Well, they make it American centric.
You're
Yes.
right. Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you go
To keep us
overseas,
misinformed.
you're like, wait a minute,
What's
international news. I'm like, what's going on here?
on.
This is.
I would challenge anybody to have, like, I have a good group of friends, West Coast, East Coast, and then in the UK, and then some that are on the continent. And when you look at my WhatsApp, it is totally different from, and so you start to get them this information from what you're seeing here in the States. And you realize, like, we're being hoodwinked because we're only getting a piece of, or an angle of, when you're doing, you know, the news, and when you're talking about that, and when you're trying to fight for something like that. What was the biggest block? What was the biggest hurdle when you're dealing with big news like an MSNBC or some of these big news outlets?